Hello guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Shadrach. Today we'll be changing the oil of BMW 420D. It's a very crucial and very important maintenance that you must do. So let's get down to it. For this work today, we're gonna need some few parts. Firstly is obviously the oil. I've got this from BMW. It's a 5-liter oil we're gonna need. And the filter, I also got the filter from BMW. We are also gonna need some form of a socket wrench. I'll be using this. The 17 is for draining the oil, and then the 27 is for the filter on top. And we're also going to need some form of a bucket to take the oil. So I'll be using this homemade one. It's convenient for you. You can get one from the store as well, but I'll be using this one. And obviously we'll need some gloves for safety. Safety first. So you also need some gloves that you must wear to do the job effectively. I also like to wear this on top for safety. This one is for the chemical, not to touch your hands, and I put this one on top for the safety, so that if you bump something, at least you don't get to hurt your fingers. Here we are. Let's get down to it. So for this one, you're gonna need some form of rags and a plastic to put the filter in so that the oil doesn't spill all over it. And you might also need just to wipe around the filter to remove all the dead residue. There is the filter there. So to get easy access to the filter, you need to remove this part so that you can get easy access to the filter. You can also use a circuit wrench extension for easy access. If you have one, it can be very useful as well. Because the space is a bit tight in here, but it's doable. So once it's out, just put the rags around it so that the oil doesn't spill all over. And there you have it. The filter is out. So now that the filter is out, you're gonna, inside the new box, you're gonna find the new seal that you must remove the old one here and then put in the new one. But firstly, let's remove this filter. You just pull it out. There it is. And then to remove the old plastic, the old seal, you'll see where it ends. It gives you space so that you can just easily plug it out and remove it. You might need to have something to wipe with while you're working. That might be useful. And I'm now gonna put in back the new one. Just have to put it where it was. There you have it. Then here's the new filter. You might just put it in until you hear a clocking sound. Yes, there it is. So what I like to do before I put in back the new filter, I like to drain the oil. While the oil is draining, then I put in the new filter. So let's go quickly down and drain the oil. So now the first part, you're gonna have to open here. So to open, you just turn this around. You can use a screwdriver, but it does move by hand. And then you remove. So this is where you're gonna have to open to drain the oil. So you're gonna need a 17 socket wrench to open underneath here. It's now open. When it is now loose, you must put your drainage closer. So while the oil is draining, so I'll go back on top and put in the filter. So here's the filter. So to put in back the filter, you must just look where this goes in there, and then try to put it as straight as you can. If you're not sure how tight it must be, you can use a torque wrench and tighten it to 25 Newton meters. The filter cover is plastic, so just be careful when you are working with it. It might pop up. Now the oil filter is nicely installed. So now let's go underneath the car and ensure that oil is fully drained. There you are, it's almost done. Let's just give it some few minutes and then it will be done so that we can put back the drain plug. In the meantime, while we wait for the oil to drain, we can remove the old O-ring and then replace it with the new one. You see it goes just right inside here. You might need to clean it, to clean the drain plug before you install the new O-ring. There it goes, it's in. Now let's go under and check under the car. Now that the oil is out, we put in back the drain nut. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then you go back on top to pour in the oil. So now let's pour in the oil. Just have to clean around the oil cap. I like to use this 1 liter oils because you don't need to use the funnel. After filling the oil, start the engine and let it run for a few minutes to check if there are any leaks. You can reset the oil service warning once you are confident that there are no issues. Check out the video linked in the description on how to reset it. Since this car doesn't have your normal dipstick, the oil level will need to be checked electronically. After driving for about 30 minutes, the system will automatically measure the oil level. If it's below the required amount, you'll receive a warning light. Check out the video linked in the description how to check the oil level. I have already checked for any leaks. As you can see, it's clear of any leaks. So now the last step it will be to close the cover. It's easy, you just put it back the way it was, and then you slide it through. Then you turn it around here. You can use a screwdriver to close it, and then it will close. And lastly, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and cheers, I'll see you in the next one.